currently running on four and a half maybe hours of sleep. I had 2 tests this morning, and that's kind of why I got so little sleep, because I stayed up late and then I woke up early. And then I've just been running around town all day doing errands and going to class and all that kind of thing. And I'm hoping that I can film this real quick and then get a quick nap before I have to go work a show. So that's the plan. I'm gonna try and go a little bit fast. Apologies, I'm a bit, yeah. Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I am doing the Netflix book tag, or Netflix and a books tag. I've seen it both ways. I'm not sure if it's 2 different things or just people decided to call it different things, but that's what we're doing. Brianna over at Rainy Days and Stormy Nights tagged me in this a while back, and I am just now doing it. So thank you for the tag. Sorry it took me so long, and we're just gonna jump right in. So the first one is recently watched the last book you finished reading, and that for me is The Boxcar Children by Gertrude Chandler Warner. This is perhaps my all-time favorite childhood book. It just might be the book that got me into reading. I loved this book. I read it so much as a kid, and this month, if you saw my wrap-up, then you know that I am trying to focus on reading mysteries all month. And one of the challenges I had set for myself was to read an old favorite, because I used to read mysteries all the time, and this is one that I picked up, and it was my most recent read, and it was lovely. I loved it. It was nostalgic. It was beautiful. It was great. Question 2 is top picks, a book or books that have been recommended to you based on a book you have previously read. I don't know if this was technically recommended to me based on one that I have previously read, but I asked for recommendations for westerns with strong female characters, and someone said I should read Independence by Dana Fuller Ross. I haven't read it yet. It's still on my TBR. I know that my library has it, and so eventually I will hopefully get to it, but I haven't picked it up yet, but that was recommended to me kind of based off of what I was asking for recommendations for, but also I like westerns, and that was a known fact, so we're gonna say it works. Question 3 is recently added, the last book you bought. I might be wrong with this one, but I think the last book I bought was Fish Tales, Bite-Sized Stories, Unlimited Possibilities by Stephen C. Linden, John Christensen, and Harry Paul. If you saw my wrap-up, you know that I recently read this for a class, which is why I think it's the most recent book I bought. I feel like I probably bought something after I bought this, but this was the first one that came to mind. I really enjoyed this. It was great. It's just about kind of making your workplace a place you want to be and making work fun for you no matter what kind of a job it is, whether it's in a hospital or at a car dealership or at a call center, like whatever. And so it's just full of little ways that people kind of revamped the workplace. And fun fact, the fish philosophy shows up in Boxcar Children. So this is teaching our kids good things. It's teaching them to find a way to make work fun, and so you don't hate it. And I liked that. Next is popular on Netflix, books that everyone knows about. 2 you've read and 2 you have read or have no interest in reading. That doesn't quite make sense to me. 2 I've read Hunger Games, and I have read Harry Potter. 2 I have no interest in reading, anything by Sarah J. Maas and anything by Cassandra Clare. 5 is comedies, a funny book. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. It is just the funniest book I have ever read. If you have been here for a while, you know that I love this book. It was my favorite book back in 2017. I love it so much, and I think everyone should read it. 6 is dramas, a character who is a drama queen or king. So this person is a drama king in the best way possible, but that character is Eugenides from, well, this is The King of Atolia, but The Thief, the Queen's Thief series by Megan Wallen Turner. He is such a drama queen or king sometimes, and I love it. It's in an endearing way and in an adorable way and in a relatable way sometimes. And so he is a beautiful drama king. This is also just like a really great series. I know I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to. My plan is like, you know, May after school. That's the current idea. Yeah. Next is animated, a book with cartoons on the cover. So the first thing I thought of when I read this question was this edition of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I have it, but I have it at home, so I don't have it with me, so I can't show you like all of the really cool inside flaps and everything, but it's set up kind of like a comic book, and a comic book makes me think of cartoons, so that's a cartoon cover, I guess. 8 is Watch Again, a book book or book series that you want to reread. I have a couple. One of them is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I kind of want to go back and reread all of my favorite books from past years, and so this is one of them. And the other one I want to reread is Weekends with O'Keefe by C.S. Merrill. No one is surprised. I know no one is surprised. Like, yeah. But I want to go back and reread this book, hopefully before the late summer, because I'm hoping I can go back to New Mexico at some point this summer, and then I want to have it read before then. The next question is 9 documentaries, a nonfiction book you'd recommend to everyone. And yeah, but for the sake of having a different answer for this one, just know, first of all, before I put this down, you should definitely read this. It's about Georgia O'Keeffe. It is lovely. Another answer would be A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. Again, I feel like no one is surprised. I talk about this book quite a bit. Bill Bryson wrote it. It's about his adventures walking the Appalachian Trail. Beautiful, hilarious, highly recommend. 10 is Action and Adventure, an action-packed book. This, I'm kind of going for the series, and again, I feel like no one's going to be surprised because I've been talking about this book a lot recently. That is The Mountain Valley War by Lewis L'Amour. Just the kind of whole Kilkenny series in general, or just Lewis L'Amour books in general. Ride the River by Lewis L'Amour. Fantastic. Probably my favorite of his books, like all of them that I've read so far. Definitely recommend that one, but I'm having my sister read it, so I don't have it with me at the moment. But any Lewis L'Amour book. It's a Western, action-packed, great characters. If you want a great series, the Kilkenny series. If you want a great standalone, well, it's technically a part of the series, but it kind of works as a standalone. Ride the River. Also, a female main character, and a fantastic one at that. 11 is New Releases, a book that just came out or will be coming out soon, and you can't wait to read. I have 2. The first one is Serious Moonlight by Jen Bennett. She is a fantastic contemporary author. She wrote one of my all-time favorite contemporaries, Alex Approximately, and this is her new one. I believe it comes out on the 14th of April. My sister has pre-ordered it, so once she finishes reading it, then I'll borrow it from her. Another one that I'm technically more excited for, but it doesn't come out until August, but that is Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. This is the second book in the Dance of Thieves series. I don't know how many books she's going to have in this series, but I loved the first one in this series. It's kind of a spin-off from her Remnant Chronicles series, which the first book is The Kiss of Deception. If you haven't read that series, you should. It is just fantastic and so much fun. But I have to say, I think The Dance of Thieves so far is my favorite Mary E. Pearson book, and I loved the Remnant Chronicles, so I'm very excited for this one. Counting down the days. Cannot wait. 12 is Max. Can you reach a max of watch time on Netflix? Is that possible? But the thing is to tag people. I don't know who's done this already. I'll put people in the description to tag, or if you haven't done it and you want to do it, ta-da, you're tagged with my band-aid finger. So that is it for this video. Comment down below and let me know what is a book that you want to reread, or are there a couple of books that you want to reread, and is there kind of a theme with that? Like how mine are, I want to go back and reread some of my favorites of the years, or are they just things you enjoyed reading and you want to reread it? Also comment down below and let me know what is a book coming out that you are so freaking excited for, and does it come out very soon, like in the next, what day is today, the 10th? So what, 4 days? Or does it not come out until the end of summer and you're struggling because you want it so bad? Let me know. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all again in another one soon.